Hey guys, welcome back to the Kylo Show. I'm Kylo. I have some video footage. I make videos. What we're looking at today is some training footage of a brand new student, Bill, and an intermediate student named David. I've asked both these guys, can I post this footage? And they said, sure. If it helps somebody to learn, then go right ahead. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not picking on these guys. We're not making fun of anybody. These are just things that we can learn from and how we can use video footage to learn. So let's check out this video. All right, we got Mr. Bill up here doing his first flight on a paramotor. So, vlogging time. I'm out here with Mr. Bill. He come down from Missouri to do some Kyle School of Paramotor training. He's out there on his first flight, flying around on the Atom 80. He's about a 205-pound pilot. Atom 80 is such a great tool to learn to fly with. And I think I got a bunch of good pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna get back downwind of him a bit. Nice, man, there's one for the yearbook there. Woo! All right, so whenever you're ready, you get set up and I'll talk you through it. So his landing was off camera, but we did get the next launch attempt. Check this out. All right, now I'm not doing this to pick on anybody, but this is a great learning moment. Notice that there is almost no deflection on the trailing edge. He has very minimal brake pressure, which is great for inflating the wing and getting it moving, but he jumps in his seat. You see, he comes up and he immediately starts sinking. He realizes it. He puts his feet back down and starts running, but his hands go up high again and the glider starts to outrun him. He's got all the speed on it. Brake pressure. If you was to just bury him and hammer the throttle, you probably would have lifted right back off. Great learning moment. This is the only fumble he really had. Other than that, it was great work. We dusted him off, cranked him back up, and he immediately did a really nice launch and made a good flight, second flight. It was great. Good work, man. He only jumped in his seat once. Good call, man. You were really high, so you could probably do a 360 actually to lose as much altitude as you have. Just kind of do a slow right 360 and then come out of it when you get level with the field again. Maybe even add a little power to slow it down. A full 360 might short you, but yeah, that's putting you much better right there. Yeah, nice altitude. Now you can level out, straighten up, and when you see that you got your glide where you want it, then you'll come out of your seat, kill your motor, etc. Give it some power for now though. This is going to be a little faster because we've lost some of the wind, but nothing to sweat. It's still going to be a nice gentle landing. Your landings are good. All right, so you're out of the seat, you're committed, you'll kill your motor. Fly this heading right toward me. And I'll call it for you. You're at 30, 20, 10, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 1, 0. Heck yes, dude, heck yes.
Good man.
How you feel about all that?
Feel real good.
It looked real good, man. I wish they all looked that good.
I didn't know you still filmed.
I just turned it on. Still on his first day, second flight, third attempt. How you like that Mac fly?
I like it.
Nice. Nice work, dude. Nice work. Good 3 flights today. Yeah. So let's talk critique time. This is David. He's doing a launch. We're just going to watch it. All in all, it was a successful launch, but let's see where we can break it down. Right here, you can see the left side takes on inflation first. Here, it's fully inflated and the right side is still taking on air. That causes it to swing to the right. Now look how much brake he puts in. A lesser glider would have fallen down at this point, but that's a Mac Para Colorado. So he gets under it, and as soon as he gets centered up right here, it looks good and off he goes. Now, a couple of things. The reason that the left side probably inflated quicker was because he wasn't laid out perfectly into the wind. It was crossing out of his right just a bit, so a better layout would have prevented all of it. Also about here, I would have gotten on the power and put less brake and more feet. That would have put me under the center of the wing with more speed, and I would have been on it quicker and able to accelerate faster. Again, these are just nitpicking things. That's where he's at. He needs to be nitpicked, and not so much for the brand new guys, but definitely somebody of his level. Okay, Dave, we're recording now. Yeah. Let's see what the look in his eye looks like. Oh, he's just a silhouette. So to give David just a little bit of credit here, the reason I pulled out the camera was his previous launch and landing was nothing short of textbook perfect. So I wanted to film a perfect landing, but instead we got this. And now let's watch his landing. He got it. A little goofy footed, but
That's the way to keep your balance.
And now for a little bit of Monday morning quarterbacking. So he's got a perfectly stable approach. Nice even pressures on the control, and then watch right here. He lets up on his left just a few inches. You see that? Up he goes. Let go, and what happens? The glider turns to the right as he's pushing down with his right leg, which accentuates the turn. And just that last little bit of movement is what caused this perfect approach, possibly perfect landing, to get almost wrecked. So work on that stuff, David. Think about your hand pressures. It goes for everybody, though. I'm not just picking on him. These are great things to watch and learn with. So there you have it. I hope you learned something from this. Consider giving it a thumbs up if you did, and a thumbs down if you are super trained and didn't need to learn anything. Either way, I got nothing but love for you guys. Much love. Kyle out. What's up, guys? You know, I've been working all day training these students to fly paramotors and paragliders, and I'm hot, tired, and my feet kind of hurt a little bit, and I get home and I take my shoes off and I set my bags down, recharge all the walkie-talkies and get everything sorted for tomorrow's operation. Take my shoes off and my ass don't hit the bed for a second till my phone rings. I gotta go back to the mall pharmacy to fill some emergency prescriptions. It's part of the job. I'm tired, but I gotta go back to work. I just thought I'd vlog about it, that's all. I ain't vlogged all day because I've been training. Gizmo says hi. Hey, Gizmo. Oh, now he wants to get up here. Look at him. Is that how you like to ride? Is that how you like to ride? He's waiting on me to roll the window down. Don't get in my mouth. I don't like you in my mouth. I think he'd learn. He still tries after all these years. He tries to lick me right in the mouth hole with his mouth hole. I think that's a dog thing. I think dogs in the wild do that. They lick each other in the mouth. It's like French kisses for everybody. Silly ass dog. All right, that's it. That's all I had. I gotta go back to work. So I felt alone. I thought I would talk to you guys about it. And the dog rode with me. So it's one of those trips, the dog ride, because it's gonna be there and back. I better put this thing down. I'm getting close to town. They can probably see me doing this. I got the lights on inside here. All right then. Much love. Kyle out.